acids conduct electricity in aqueous solution, and whether all compounds which contain hydrogen are acid or not. We know that acids contain ions, but if acids contain all hydrogen ions, will they conduct electricity? Let us find out. So, the activity which I'm going to do is, the aim is to show whether all compounds containing hydrogen are acidic or not. This activity is taken from TS SERT textbook, page number 40, activity 7, and also it is present in NCERT textbook, page number 22, activity 2.8. That is, it is present for CBSE as well as SSC students from the chapter Acids, Bases and Salts. Okay, so in this activity, the materials required are AC plug of 230 volts, bulb, beaker, dilute HCl solution. Then we also need alcohol solution, we need glucose, and we need dilute sulfuric acid solution, and we also need graphite rods. So what is my activity? I have to perform an activity to show whether all compounds containing hydrogen are acidic or not. So remember, hydrogen can be split as two types of ions. One ion is H plus ion, that is called as cations. Another ion is OH minus ions, that is called as anions. Cations are positively charged particles, that is why we have plus sign here in case of ions, and anions are negatively charged particles, that is why we have minus sign here in OH minus. So hydrogen can be split as either H plus ions, that is cations, or OH minus ions, anions. Now let us see the procedure which we are going to follow. At first, we are going to take a 100 ml beaker. Then we are going to take two iron graphite rods, and we are going to take two different colored wires. One wire we are going to fix in one hole of the AC socket plug, and the other wire we are going to connect on the other graphite rod to another hole of the AC plug with the help of bulb. Then what are we doing is that in the first case, we are taking dilute hydrochloric acid. We are adding dilute hydrochloric acid in this beaker. Okay, and then as the circuit is complete, we will switch on the circuit. What do we mean by circuit is complete? No opening should be there. That is, the wire should not be loose. The wire should be closed from everywhere. So we observe in this figure that the wire is closed from everywhere. So the circuit is closed. Now when we switch on the supply, we observe that when dilute HCl is present, the bulb glows. So why does the bulb glow? The bulb glows because HCl can be dissociated as H plus ions and Cl minus ions. So the movement of H plus ions will allow the current to flow through the circuit. We know HCl is acid. So from this observation, we got to know that acids containing H plus ions conduct electricity in aqueous solution. Now let us take solution in a different beaker, but with the same setup. We add a glucose solution to this. Okay, that acid HCl we are taking in a separate beaker, glucose we are taking in a separate beaker, and then we switch on the supply AC plug. What do we observe? We observe that when we switch on the supply, the bulb does not glow. So what is our observation? The bulb does not glow in glucose solution. So what do you think? Why does the bulb does not glow in aqueous solution, glucose solution, but it glows in HCl solution? Because if I take the chemical formula of glucose, it is C6H12O6, which can be split as C minus and OH minus ions. Okay. So here we can see that two types of ions are there, carbon ion and OH minus ion, that is hydroxyl ion. So I know that hydroxyl ion is the ion which is present in bases. So one more observation we got to know is that as the glucose solution contains OH minus ions, the bulb does not glow. That is, when we switch on the supply, OH minus ions do not move. There is no movement of OH minus ions. As there is no movement of OH minus ions in this circuit, we can say that the bulb does not glow. In our previous case, that is an HCl solution, the H plus ions were moving throughout the circuit. As the H plus ions were moving throughout the circuit, the bulb was glowing, because we know that electricity is supplied when there is movement of electrons or when there is movement of ions. So, and in ions also we have cations should be moving. Okay, the OH minus ions do not move. We can say the bulb does not glow, and we got one more conclusion that bases do not conduct electricity in aqueous solution. Why am I saying aqueous solution? Because it is a solution, right? Glucose is a solution in the beaker. Let us take another third beaker with the same setup. But in place of, let's say, glucose, we are taking alcohol. We know alcohol contains OH minus ions. Suppose if I take C2H5OH, the main ion which can be splitted is carbon, and there are only OH minus ions in alcohol. Remember that. When we add alcohol solution to this beaker and when we switch on the supply, we observe that the bulb does not glow. Why does the bulb not glow? The bulb does not glow because here OH minus ions are there. As there is no movement of OH minus ions in this beaker, we can say that the bulb does not glow. That is, when we switch on the supply, the bulb ions are not glowing only. They are fixed at one place only. So we can say that absence of H plus ions, in absence of H plus ions, there is no movement, there is no production of electricity. So here the bulb does not glow in alcohol solution. And we can also say that absence of H plus ions in the solution. Now let us take one acid, that is dilute sulfuric acid, and perform the same experiment. That is, we are taking a fourth beaker and we are setting up the same setup, and we add dilute sulfuric acid in that 100 ml beaker and we switch on the supply. When we switch on the supply, we observe that the H2SO4 can be splitted as H plus ions, okay, and SO4 minus ions. That is, we have H plus ions, that is cations inside H2SO4. So as H2SO4 has H plus ions inside it, as the H plus ions are moving continuously, we can observe that the bulb glows and there is movement of electricity. That is, electricity is produced when acid is present inside the beaker. So what observation we can see here? That is, the bulb glows in sulfuric acid solution, and also we can say that if H plus ions are present in the solution, then there is electricity production. In conclusion here, that even though if hydrogen is present, right, see that hydrogen is present, okay, in alcohol, then here also hydrogen is present, then here also hydrogen is present, here also hydrogen is present, right? But even though hydrogen is present, they are not splitting as H plus ions. That is why in acids only they split it as H plus ions. That is why we can say that the bulb glows only in acidic solutions containing H plus ions, and when H plus ions are not there, that is when OH minus ions are there, the bulb will not glow. So we can say that acids conduct in aqueous solution, whereas bases do not conduct electricity in aqueous solution. Okay, hope you have understood this activity. Thank you very much for watching. Share the video with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you are new.